Hey everyone, if you're looking to build a high-end gaming rig that can handle 4K gaming and heavy workloads without breaking a sweat, today I'm checking out the Skytech Gaming Azure 3 Plus desktop PC. This thing packs some serious specs, and I want to see if it lives up to the hype. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the heart of this machine is the Intel Core Ultra 7 U7 265K processor. With speeds up to 5.4 GHz, it's one of the fastest CPUs you can get in a pre-built right now. I ran a few benchmarks, and it crushed everything from gaming to video editing without breaking a sweat. If you're into streaming or multitasking, this CPU keeps things smooth even when you've got a dozen Chrome tabs open. Now, let's talk graphics because that's where this PC really shines. The NVIDIA RTX 5070 Ti with 16GB of GDDR7 memory is no joke. I tested it with some demanding titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Alan Wake 2, and it handled both at max settings with ray tracing turned on. The frame rate stayed locked at 60 FPS or higher, which is exactly what you want when you're dropping serious cash on a GPU. Plus, the 16GB of VRAM means you won't have to worry about running out of memory anytime soon, even with future-proofing in mind. Storage is another area where this PC doesn't cut corners. It comes with a 2TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD, which is lightning fast. I copied over a bunch of large files, and the transfer speeds were insane, way faster than what you'd get with a traditional HDD. If you're someone who works with big video files or loads of games, you'll appreciate how quickly everything loads up. No more waiting around for textures to pop in or levels to buffer. Cooling is always a big concern with high-end builds, but Skytech nailed it here. The 360mm ARGB AIO liquid cooler keeps temperatures in check even under heavy loads. I ran a stress test for about 30 minutes, and the CPU temps never went above 75 degrees Celsius. That's really solid for a pre-built, especially one that's pushing this much power. The RGB lighting looks great too, adding that extra flair to your setup without being over the top. For connectivity, this PC has you covered. It comes with Wi-Fi, so you won't need to fuss with Ethernet cables if you don't want to. There are also multiple display outputs, including HDMI, which is handy if you're planning to connect multiple monitors or a high refresh rate display. The lack of bloatware is a nice touch too, no unnecessary software slowing you down when you boot up. Now, let's talk about the RAM. It's got 32GB of DDR5 running at 5200 MHz, which is more than enough for gaming and productivity tasks. I had no issues running games like Starfield alongside Discord, Chrome, and a few other apps without any slowdowns. The RGB lighting on the RAM sticks adds a nice aesthetic touch, too, if you're into that kind of thing. One thing to note is that the brand of the GPU might vary. I've seen some reviews mention that it could be from different manufacturers like Asus, MSI, or Gigabyte. While the performance should be consistent, it's worth double-checking if you have a preference for a specific brand. Also, the case is pretty large, so make sure you've got the space for it. It's not a tiny form factor by any means, but that's to be expected with a 360mm cooler and all those high-end components. Overall, the Skytech Gaming Azure 3 Plus is a fantastic pre-built PC for anyone who wants top-tier performance without the hassle of building their own rig. It's great for gaming, content creation, and even some light AI workloads if you're into that. The cooling is solid, the specs are impressive, and it looks good with the RGB lighting. So, if you're in the market for a high-end gaming PC that won't let you down, this might be the one for you. Check the link below if you want to see the current price and availability on Amazon.